Hello everyone, it is Angie from Angie Rose Nomad and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I have a book tag for you guys. And I initially filmed this for Sunday's video because I did not finish the book that I'm supposed to be reviewing. And when I went to play it back, no audio came out. So here's hoping the microphone is going to cooperate this video and I can actually have it posted and ready for tomorrow, Wednesday. So you guys will actually get a video. Aren't you guys excited? I can feel your excitement radiating through the screen. So this is going to be the finish the book tag. Now I initially saw this on Olive from a Book Olive's channel a couple of months ago, but someone recently did it and I don't remember who, but it reminded me of this tag, something that I really wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave Olive and the creator of the tag down in the description below so you can go check out those videos. This tag has 8 questions, so let's go. Question number 1 is, do you keep a list of the books you have read? And I do. I utilize Goodreads as well as my bullet journal. So on Goodreads, I'm not very good at it quite yet. I had a Goodreads in the past, and when I started my YouTube channel, I decided I was going to make a fresh Goodreads. I wanted my Goodreads to reflect who I am as a reader now, rather than keep my old Goodreads, which reflected who I was as a reader. So I've made a lot of progress since then, and I kind of wanted, recommendations based on things that I read now. So how I use Goodreads is I will not mark anything as currently reading. I think I have 2 books as to be read, but after I finish a book, like 5 days later, I'll go and mark it as read on Goodreads. So I really need to get better about that. That's one of my April goals, is to get better and post reviews on Goodreads. And then in my bullet journal, I have a yearly spread of 2019 with a list of everything that I have read so far, and we'll keep doing it until the end of the year. I might run out of room because we're barely in April and I'm almost out of pages, so might have to staple some in there. Number 2, if you record stats, what stats do you record? I record if it is a fiction or nonfiction book. I record if it is a book that I own or a library book, and I also record if it's mine, if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to unhaul it. And then if it is a library book, I will record if I want to purchase it at some point in the future. So I'm currently on a moderated book buying ban, but I am reading the Louise Penny Chief Inspector Armand Gamache series from the library. I own the first one, and if I keep enjoying the series, I am going to want to add to the collection as I come across them. So it's really handy to do things like that, with books that you have from the library. Also, I've noticed that when Christmas rolls around and people ask you, hey, do you have a wish list of your books? I struggle to come up with the books that I have read throughout the year and think, oh, I would love that book until after Christmas. And then I'm like, oh man, there was that book. So I figured this would come in handy for then. I'm thinking of the future. Number 3, do you give star ratings for books? And if so, what do you score books out of and how do you come about this score? I do give star ratings for books. So I do the 1 through 5 star system, and I kind of flux a little bit on what my star ratings mean, but generally speaking, 5 means I absolutely love the book. I thought it was fantastic, and it is a book that I am constantly thinking about even after I put it down. While I'm reading it, it is extremely hard to put down, and I want to talk to everybody about, what I'm reading and the characters in it. I get emotionally involved. That is a 5-star read for me. Probably the most recent example that I can think of would be from last year when I read the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. That book stayed with me for quite a while, and it is one that I have constantly borrowed out to people and want to talk to people about, just want to get their thoughts and want to talk about characters and plot and story. Unfortunately, this year I have yet to read a 5-star, but I'm waiting. I'm anxiously waiting. 4-star is generally the same as 5-star, with the exception that I don't continually think about the book once I put it down. So 3 stars means that I thought the book was fine, just middle of the road. I typically either thought it was too slow or had some minor problems like character development or story, where the book was going. I finished it, so I was still invested to a certain extent, but wasn't my favorite. 2 stars means that I think the book is terrible. It does not gel with me, and I have major issues with what's going on. And 1 star means that I have more than likely DNF'd the book because everything was wrong. Character, plot, grammar, sentence structure, everything was just a mess. And I do want to say that my ratings are my own opinion. I know that I just recently read a book I rated as 2 star, which a lot of people seem to enjoy. Some seem to agree with me. And while I can see the merit of certain books, that does not mean that I'm going to shy away from my opinion in my rating. I'm not going to rate it a 3 just because it is a literary masterpiece. Okay, so if it's a literary masterpiece, I'm still going to give it a 2 if I did not like it. Number 4 is, do you review books? I do review books. I have reviewed 1 book on this channel, which I need to get better about. I adore Gay Athena's channel because she does such spectacular book reviews, and I love watching book reviews. And I also need to get better at Goodreads, which I have mentioned earlier. Number 5 is, where do you put your finished books? I have a footstool in my room right at the end of my bed, and that generally holds my library books and the books that I'm going to unhaul. So if it is a book that is mine and I'm going to unhaul it, it goes on the stool. If I'm going to reread the book, I will put it in my closet with my pile of books that I want to keep on my shelves, because frankly, I'm out of room, I have nowhere else to store books, and it is the best spot where these books will not get damaged. And then if I am not going to reread it, but I know someone that would enjoy it, number 6, how do you pick your next book? I am a huge mood reader, like huge mood reader. But lately I have been trying to do TBRs, so I put them in a little Christmas crate that I have, and then I'll just go and pick a book from the Christmas crate, which is one from my TBR, which is how I did March and how I'm currently doing April. I'm really enjoying that system. You know, I have books that I want to get to, and then I can just pick whatever I'm in the mood for. I have also been going off of covers lately. So if a cover is orange, let's say, and I'm feeling orange that day, I'll just pick that book and start reading that. But most of the time it is just point and grab. Number 7, do you have any other rituals for when you have finished a book? I don't know if I have any rituals per se. If it's something really good that I enjoyed, I might tell my friends and my family, hey, you need to read this book, and I have a copy, and I'll loan it to you as long as you don't spill coffee on it or let your dog chew it up, or any other damage, and don't break my spine. Those rules don't seem unreasonable, do they? I get told all the time I'm too strict with my books. Pfft, they're my books. Also in my bullet journal, I have a bookcase page with my monthly TBR, and once I finish a book, I will go in and color it in with colored pencil, so I'll know I've read it, and then I add the book to the yearly spread page as well. And number 8 is, who do you tag? And I am tagging you. Yes, I'm tagging you. Whoever is watching this video, you are tagged for the finish the book tag. Because I don't know who all has done this. Because I saw this on Olive's channel 6 months ago. So this tag has been floating around for quite a while. But I want to get all sappy and gooey for a minute and say that I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos so much. It means the world to me. And I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you are watching this video and you make videos, please do this tag. So you can say that I tagged you. You can say that I was too lazy to tag you specifically. Or you can just say, hey, no one tagged me, but I wanted to do this video. Either way, I want to see your videos. Don't disappoint me, you. I mean it. I'm watching you like a creep. Oh gosh, so it's tangent time. I totally forgot this story, but creep reminded me. When I was a kid, I loved watching America's Most Wanted. I'm so obsessed with like criminology and things like that, which you guys probably already know. But I was obsessed with America's Most Wanted, which was a show here in the United States featuring like crimes that happened and John Walsh's hunt for the people that did them by spreading awareness. And I could not watch it by myself, like completely separated from everyone, but no one else liked it. So my sister's room was the closest to the living room, and my whole family was in the living room except me. I'm in her room watching America's Most Wanted. She is out, right? Well, it just featured I believe it was a killer that was last seen in the 3 states that kind of come together where I lived. And all of a sudden there was just this rap on the door. And ever since that day, I have not loved my sister. She thought it was hilarious. I flew into the living room and was hiding when she walked in the door, just laughing hysterically. And I'm just kidding. I adore my sister, but not funny. Not funny. So as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to become part of the tribe if you have not already. I do post new bookish videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, or try to. And I will speak to you very soon. Bye.